Hi, so it is iYikKam time again. So since I have shared the 1840 close distance, tall and soft Wing Chun Queen and the post 1950 linear, hard and long distance Wing Chun Queen, I got many messages telling me that they are also doing the tall and close body. Okay, and here I like to reply all these things again to explain you really clearly in a very layman and easy understand way of these two types of art. They are different art. Okay, so hopefully that we all can have a better view on what is going on. So first, post 1950 arts. If you look at them, they usually have a clamping iYikKam, okay, holding triangle shape and doing chain punch. So the lower body is look like this, okay, look like this, okay. The upper body, which is this upper body, is change punch like this, okay. And somebody was telling me they do tour too, but their tour is like this, okay. Their tour is like this. So this is how they tour, okay. This is not what I'm talking about, tour, which I mean, okay. So in other words, that this is their lower body. The upper body is doing this chain punch type of stuff. And when they talk about tour, this is the tour. Rotating hip and so forth. Okay, this is the tour. That is long range or long distance, hard and linear art, which I mean. Okay? And the reason why I'm saying hard is when they engage, okay, for example, we look at the top view, top from the head down, okay. One guy is here, so this is their center axis. You look at down like that, this is the top of the head, and another guy like that, this is another top of the head, okay. So what did they do when they fight, or they tease out, or they face each other? They do change punch to one side, and the other one do change punch back. Okay, that is hard. Why? This punch is going to push both out. Okay. So again, this is one guy here, this is another guy here. This is their center axis, this is the center axis, this is the center line. So what did they do is this guy is going to change punch towards center line, and the other guy is doing the same. Okay, and because of this, they are actually pushing each other away. This is hard, and this never can get close body. How can it get close when one is trying to push it away and the other one is trying to push it away? Okay, they are actually Okay, this guy using the punch here and that guy using the punch there, they are actually pushing each other away. That's hard. That's linear and hard, which I mean. Okay, and so again, people will say, oh yeah, you know, this is Tor too. They use this kind of Tor. Well, that's not Tor. What I mean, that is a body type. Okay, so this is post 1950. No matter how close they get their body, they all do this. One guy is here, another guy is here, they're going to punch it here and they're going to punch it here. Okay, so they're going to punch it here, they're going to punch it here. This is not going to get close body. Never. Okay, this is against each other, counter each other. This body and this body will never get close. They are actually pushing each other away. Okay, so that's hard. That is hard, that's linear. Now let's look at what I mean by Tor engine. Okay, this is a model for Tor engine. The guy who do Xiu Lim Tao with the Tor engine will be doing this. Instead of this and this for sun punch, it is this. Okay, this is the force flow, up and down. They handle the torque. It's not a muscular thing like that. If you look at his body, it's big muscle. This, you know, it's not, because it's a different type of body. Okay, so this is torque. And the guy who doing the torque actually is dealing with close range. Like, again, like this is the Wing Chunner, this is the from top view, this is the head, this is the center axis, and this is the opponent. They are actually doing this. Like the two gear play here. That is close body. That is the torque play. Okay? And as we know, because it is a torque, it is really Wing Chun have advantage at this point. It's very difficult to handle this this we call it ball or the torque here with your hand. Okay, because the closer you are to a bolt or a bolt or a screw, this torque power make it really difficult to handle. This have to have a very higher force, bigger force in order just to handle that. So there's a Wing Chun advantage. The closer to the body, the more powerful the Wing Chunner is. Okay. So their job is practicing dealing like this gear, dealing with this gear in a torque way. See how it deal with it. That is called close body. Okay? Not this. No, not this. Twisting and punching and hooking, those kind of stuff. It's not that thing. Okay? Why is it called soft? Because when this gear have to couple with this gear at this junction, okay, you see that gear, how they going to accept each other? That is soft. It is not this. It is not this. Punching each other. to push each other away. Okay, it's not this. It is actually gear, and the gear here, no, like this gear. You see how they couple, how they couple accept it in. That's why it's not bang bang like in the movie you see they play with the wooden dummy, bang bang. No, it's just using noi lim sao to actually accept the momentum. Like you catch a ball, you get inside there. So the gear work with each other right away. Okay, that is soft. So one way, the hard linear way, is like this, and keeping working with like this hammer. And as well as see, the two party is punching each other up. That is actually pushing each other away. As for the Tor way, is like this. It practices force flow, and when it get close, it is actually doing this like the gear play, the Tor gear play. Okay, and then it is soft because it is the gear and gear has to fit when it touch. It's just like you shift a gear of your car. If you go abrupt or you go hard way, you're gonna crush the whole thing. But you have to go inside there nicely. Or like when you catch a basketball, if you hit it, the basketball come, you hit it like this, is no way to get the basketball. But the using the oil lim sao or noi lim sao, you just go in. Okay, so it's a different type of art. The get into the body is a different type of art. You just cannot saying that, oh yeah, I get a picture, I can stand side to side way. No. You look at it, it's a different stuff. So if you look at my my video again on the wooden dummy or the demo of the application, you can see that it just walk in, slips in. Actually, it's called the snake slips in. It's like this. This gear and gear get into contact. It's like your gear in your car transmission, the gearbox. Okay, so that's called software. So hopefully today I use this. This is Siu Lim Tao, 1840. This is Siu Lim Tao. This is the lower body, lower forelobe and the body, and they practice this type of stuff. Where the 1840 is practice this force flow and playing with this stuff. Okay, so playing with that and playing with that is two different things. This force flow and this force and then this type of structure and this thing is completely different stuff. Okay, so hopefully that this can clear thing out more for everybody. Okay.